We are
What up,
here
guys?
with the
Once
second
again,
episode of
I-
Katawa Shoujo. Yes!
Yeah. We're about to get right back into our dude Hisao and meet other female individuals. I hope we can meet the burned one this episode.
I'll make sure we do. Like, don't worry.
Or Alright. To be honest, I forgot who was voicing what. I only know you're voicing the main
I know
character.
I'm voicing the main
voicing
character,
Misha.
so I got this part.
Yeah.
So
So,
during
let's
afternoon
go.
classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Hello? Alright. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be knowing. After school, Misha and Shizune find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. Wait, I feel this is loud again. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
What? Hold up.
What's going on?
It was lower than I expected.
I forgot we got tricked and going to the student council, didn't we?
Well, thanks. Oh, wait. Oh, thanks.
I feel a little offended, but I've been
You
considering
guys
it.
both know what's going on?
Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. Yeah, what's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. Oh no.
What's wrong, Hee-chan? That's right. We're just going to go play a game of Risk, remember?
I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until what type of kinky shit?
Good.
Of course you want that. You're a freak, Kevin. What? Well, that's highly unlikely. But still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be plausible. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we were started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top feel seem a little silly.
That's not true, Hee-chan. Shi-chan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the compatibility to pull off superhuman burst of speed.
Life is threatened. Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Oh no. Never. No, that's like something bad, and I don't want to. No. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stopping that, I know you hear me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it is quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There are a few regular desks, and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a plotted plan in here, or something, but the most noticeable thing is that this room doesn't have its other people. Are we early? Wait, voice is high.
The only 2 here?
Alright, I'm good.
No.
What do you mean, no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today?
Yeah, that's right.
Before I manage to ask
What's
why
that?
that's the
Oh.
case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically.
Shizune best girl so far.
What are you saying?
Misha, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain it to you while we set everything up.
While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. And actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Alright, let me fix this. Okay, good.
Bro.
Well, I got it. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off on to me. I start feeling a little more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Alright, so for some reason my voice slider is moving up on its own. That's weird.
Oh wow.
Maybe if I move back a little bit. I'm gonna try to do that again. Okay. Halfway into the game, while I was trying to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention.
Shi-chan wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Shi-chan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree
What
to
type
join
of
the
entrapment
Council.
is this?
Exactly.
I thought this was a game with no strings. Yeah. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows that I care about the outcome of this game. And no.
Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council.
Oh no, I'm going on it. You're so competitive, Shizune. She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Magnanimous?
She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed. She pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for. Misha presses her index finger together against her temples as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Suddenly, Shizune bursts into a flurry of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing.
Oh wait, please slow down, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says you're going to lose.
Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion.
Not signing that. Ah, okay.
Those eyes of hers shine with childlike oh my god, what the what happened to her?
Her entire expression changed. Oh, Shi-chan is best girl. She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. Oh, it's a trap. It's smarter to play defensively here. She has a point. Attack aggressively. Okay.
Are you serious? What'd she say? Eyes for hers. She says you have no chance if you keep playing. Oh my god.
Okay, she says we're gonna lose. So just want to play that. She says you have no chance if you keep losing like this. Alright, that's just trying to trick us, I guess.
So what do you say?
I'm gonna say the first one, it's a trap. It's smarter to play defensively.
She's a snake. It's likely that she's trying to psych me out. Looking at the board again, I have a pretty good defense setup, and I'm not going to wreck it by doing something reckless. A few turns later, I lose the game anyway. What the fuck?
Oh shoot! That didn't work out the way I thought it would. The one choice would decide if we win or not.
What happened? Where am I? Wait. I'm.
Wait, you can go back?
Wait, no. Fuck.
Wait, James. You can go back?
Well, I can rewind time.
How?
I don't know.
You liar.
And I'm stuck.
What do are you talking about? What's going on?
I couldn't choose the other option.
You went and chose the other option?
No, I couldn't.
Oh.
Shizune adjusts her glass victoriously and allows herself to tentatively pump the fist in the air in celebration.
Now we're in the student council. See what you did? Wait, hold up. I got this one.
No, I'm going on.
Ichan, you lost when you allowed me to take North America. I mean, Shichan, not me. Getting control of North America is ambitious because it provides a 5 army bonus, but you can attack it with 3 from 3 fronts, so you must defend them all. Oh, you'd have some more guts. How disappointing. Oh, I like that. Ambition. Ichan, your play needs to be more daring. Ambition. I was really excited when you took South America, but then you switched to playing defensively just because you gained a small advantage. That's no good, Hichan. You didn't need to take enough risk when you did. You didn't follow through. That's terrible, Hichan.
Damn. What was it her if I
Well,
played
my
too
play was
carefully?
bad.
There's no need to rub it in my face.
I wonder if you'd even be any good for the student council.
Well, that's fine. I'm not gonna join the student council. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't remember agreeing
What's
with
this? Reverse psychology? I guess I don't have to worry about joining it or not in that case.
Oh, giving up just like that? I expected more from you.
Seriously, is Shizune trying to taunt me into joining the council? Besides, I don't even want to join. It's only my second day. I can't make that kind of commitment. I haven't even taken a look at any of the other clubs yet, and these two, they're a little weird. Fine, I'll consider joining the council, but I want to take a look at the other clubs before I decide.
Yi-chan, you're not just saying that to make us feel better?
Yeah. I'm just not sure that's I want to.
Oh. Okay, Hichan, but we're not going to give up so easily. You said maybe, so there's still a chance you'll come around. Come on, we could really have fun. We should play more Risk, and maybe one day you could beat me, unless we graduate before that.
That doesn't make me feel any less reluctant about joining you know that?
Wait, hold on.
No. I might have said that just to make you feel better.
Wait, I
after.
accidentally skipped the dialogue.
Good.
Aw, that's cold, Hichan.
I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether a library is open? There's a clock right up there on the wall.
Isn't a library. It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Shichan. We think the library is open. It's on the 2nd floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where
No
it is?
thanks, it's okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Painting.
One flight
Wait,
up
did
the
they change the
stairs, I
painting?
turn and run into problems. The 2nd floor hallway is a carbon copy of the 3rd floor one. Wide, of course, and plain, like only hallways can be. The problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. The classrooms are marked with signs of stating that which class they belong to, but then there's a plethora of other unmarked rooms. Is the library one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? I bet on the latter and choose my direction at random. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either, just barely ajar so that I can see it's open and nothing else. Well, it makes sense for the library door to be invitingly open, and while this one's not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions no matter how embarrassing it is. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice. The feeling of being an outsider to school can't be shaken from my mind, so much that I instinctively feared doing something wrong by entering. The door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep
Sound
sleep,
effects.
though it's much easier to open than I anticipated. Leaning over and poking my head over even further inside to gain sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek "hello" on my lips is snatched away.
Who's the next female? Ooh. Who are you?
This
Are you
is
the rich girl?
not as I was expecting. I mindlessly let the door open to its full extent, taking in the sight of the solitary figure taking center stage in the otherwise abandoned room. The situation steals my voice, leaving me to stand at the doorway staring at the beautiful girl. Evidently having taken her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. Hello there. May I help you? Staring directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's
She's
the
blind,
soft,
isn't she?
measured voice that reminds me she's being separate from the room itself. Well, if she didn't turn to face us, then yeah, I assume she was blind.
Yeah.
Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid my eyes on, but even among the foreigners I've met, she's distinctly different. She's blonde. Hi. Sorry for intruding. I was kinda lost. She takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes feels carefully choreographed beforehand. Care to take a seat? Unexpected, considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. I slowly step towards another seat opposite of her, the girl resting the teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling that. And a slight cloudiness to her eyes means that she must be at least partially blind, like that dude Kenji.
In Bradley?
No, it's the white Kevin. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. What? As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. The calming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office. I take it you're a new student to Yamaku.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I just transferred in yesterday. I get this distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accentuated by her restrained bow of greeting. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action. I'm Lilly Satao. Pleased to meet you. Sao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step with their formality in the proceedings. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares the second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along a shelf. A brush here, a brush there, her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in her cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities that the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Shizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lilly herself seems to have workarounds for problems I never thought of. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offerer preparing a drink. So, her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance. Which one were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited by another school. Oh, after school, my bad. The school library. Shizune, some classmates told me that it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacup as she nods, a small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating it's being stirred. I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. To be with them means that you're in class 3-3, no? That's right. In the science room with that dude Muto. He gives a small giggle before settling down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand. He's quite the character. I imagine you'll come to like him. Most do. Well, look at this.
Wow, our character.
As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Sato. It tastes real nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Lilly, please. There's no need to be too formal. He says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Correct. I'm in class 3-2.
I knew you were older than
Which
us.
is on the
Oh, no,
third
not
floor,
yet.
same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and is specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Yo,
Our dude
Kenji's
in
gonna
that
go after her, man.
class?
I see. Sorry. I feel like slapping myself.
When are we
for the
gonna go down the
faux pas-
Kenji route?
For the faux pas. Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem in the least bit put off by it. My. You know there's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure. Sorry, I guess I was really showing my newness here. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone else, many have come into terms with their conditions. Category which would seem to include her. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic, I segue into another. Do you come here to drink tea often? You know it's actually a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club. So a friend and I use this room for having tea.
And Kenji?
Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune is blunt and fiercely driven, Lilly seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. So basically me.
Hello?
What? Yeah?
Hello? Alright.
What happened?
Your voice cut off.
Oh,
Your voice cut off. Alright.
well, I read this line.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
read this one?
Come to think of it,
This too?
she might be useful for less biased via the school's clubs. What kinds of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the
Okay.
track and field club, which is the field near the school during lunch times, the baseball club, and the book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too,
Oh,
though,
shoot.
such as the art and music clubs. What happened, Kevin?
My internet just went down. You can keep going. I can still hear you from my
Oh,
phone.
okay.
Yeah. Let me try to fix this.
At a time where I'm just wanting to get off my feet, rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if this school shares the same rule as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a
The
club?
internet just went down.
It isn't, though it is encouraged. Oh, good. That's relief. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lilly does the same. Dang! As I look over to the window over her shoulder, I notice the light coming into the...
What were you laughing about? Oh, the music?
No, I mean like we spent
my
all that
God.
time here.
Oh, I'm liking the music though.
Yeah. I noticed the light coming into the room has distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh. Time's gone quickly. Sorry? Oh, she can't see the sunset? Oh
It's Yuri
my
all over
God.
again.
Right.
Oh,
She's
shoot.
blind. Of course you can't
That's
see the
sad.
sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. Seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of time. Sorry, Hisao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. I could only move to allay her concern. Well, no, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lilly seems to know it's in any case. True, it's open and until 6:30 during the weekdays. A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lilly. She smiles and gives a deep nod. Her hands are still neatly folded on the table in front of her. Well, it's my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you where the library is? I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it alright. Well, unless my navigational skills fail me. Which they seem to have a habit of doing. It's alright. I was going to talk to the librarian there in any case. I can introduce you. This gets better and better. You know, it's pretty hard to deny her offer. You're sure? That'd be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane, and it's slipped in the middle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation. Together, we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library.
Let's protect.
What? Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. He gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old-world air. There doesn't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says it's a thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present. And of course, Lilly can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. What? Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Oh, it's you, Kevin.
Okay, I'll do this one.
And now I'll never let you have it again. Yorjin, apparently the
female.
librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention.
Hi, Lilly. How can I help you?
Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. You know what happened just now? I heard a strange sound.
It's nothing. I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them,
What?
you came and surprised me.
Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know.
Okay, it's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I've had worse happen.
That's
to me.
not good. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter.
Yes, worse
You
things
chill!
have happened.
Chill! The girl fidgets with her finger as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shovels some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly. Does he have anxiety?
Yeah, that might be true. I was thinking of, anxiety. Lily, did you get my message?
Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived.
Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but... Just the audiobook, or...?
Oh no. It missed her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure. She notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Yeah, she has anxiety.
Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry.
The way she can act so quickly, shift between moods, is a little unsettling. This is me, Yuko. This is Sal, a new student. Sal, this is Yuko, school librarian. Pleased to meet you.
Hisao, right. Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao.
For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name of her mind, so she won't forget. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Sal a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror.
Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. I like manga.
How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get. Her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are.
Hey, where the index
No.
books at?
I'm pretty sure it's banned. But is there a lot of books in Braille here? I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work, at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense.
Well, I think about a third or a fourth of Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio.
Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place?
Well, we get a lot of new books regularly, because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome and they waste so much. I wish I could quit this job.
Oh god.
Then do it. You won't. You won't.
A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if he doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. Please tell me the burn girl is in here. It has to be. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have respectable stacks of book in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library is succinct. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. As if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lilly snuck with us in here. Unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going into a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. Yes. While the rest of the library has odd students sitting at a desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I
yes.
recognize sitting on one of the... Yes!
Yes, yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh my god, yes!
I didn't want this game to take so long until we met her.
Yes.
Yes. We found the
in her
waifu right now. Even though we don't...
perfection.
It's funny because we don't know much about her now, but she's already considered our waifu.
Yes.
Alright, yes.
Oh my god, I had to like gaze at that image. It's a dark-haired girl from my class. The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she's been acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious... Yes, we're finally gonna talk to her!
Finally.
I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. He's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. Oh shit, she looks worried. This is the first time I've seen her this close.
She's...
Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not a half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet with her own eyes. For a second, I'm shocked and I divert my eyes to the book in her hands, before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. Oh no.
Oh. What's going on?
We have a choice.
I didn't mean to startle you. Hi, I'm new here. We're in the same class.
She deserves a new...
Oh yeah, I forgot we could save it.
Save state. Let's collect myself and remember...
Alright,
I'll load so you
which
get the
one should
correct
we
one.
choose? Yeah, pretty much. But like the first one we should try is well, second one seems like we're coming in too strong, so the first one.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay.
Are you... James has already called her voice, so I can't voice act.
You got Yuri. And that kill... I want you to know, for those 5 videos, that killed me.
I hope you suffered. Alright, keep going.
The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay. It's okay. Does it mean she's? But I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? He seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit. But she finally nods, just a little. Okay. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm Zhao. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. I know. We are in the same class.
We are.
Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the still library. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like a damn idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being bothered and fussed by that same sort of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check out these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and introduction to the books I picked up, and she buries her face in the book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander in her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and scars it's hiding. After
Scars
a while,
make you look beautiful.
No, don't ruin it. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same and only pretending to be immersed in the life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. You're trying to find the escape route. Yo. When her gaze is finally me, the change reaction is unstoppable. Whoa!
What did you just do to me?
She stands up forcibly from the beanbag and takes a deep breath.
Say it. I want to be your friend.
I gotta go do something. Without warning, Hanako takes off. Yo, get her back! Her hair like takeoff
Here.
catches me so off guard that I didn't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Yo, she's the track star runner! How'd she escape?
So you guys should know that James is a track legend.
Oh, wait, my favorite songs come back on. Yes. Lilly and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach them. Hey, did you see, I noticed a girl run past here?
Maybe. What did she look like?
Long, dark hair. Kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yes. I bet she's your friend.
Oh. If she hangs out here a lot,
Yeah, that's
I guess.
her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something.
Alright,
Okay,
not your
we
friend
go.
then.
Would you excuse me? I'd better try to find her.
Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back.
What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right.
Didn't she say
see you
that
later, then.
she and some other classmate made that tea club and all that?
I think the other classmate's Hanako.
Yeah.
I hope. Lilly hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. Stay away from me. I don't think I'll ever get a hang of
So
this.
you legit said that.
Did I do something wrong?
What did you do?
Nothing. I was just looking for some books. And then she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I can think of was that I might have looked in her general direction a few times.
Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people.
Isn't that a bit strange?
I wonder. It's just how she is, I think.
Yuka doesn't sound at all convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around her. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. I feel like we should be talking about this with Lilly instead of her. Like, I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it.
I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. No.
What? Did that sound stupid?
Kevin, I like how you blow into the mic. No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right though. It's It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us had anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that.
Find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh yeah, I want some books. But I left them over there because... You know what, I'll just go get them.
Yeah? Wait, hold on. Alright. Alright, be careful. Are we? Okay, we can keep going.
I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter.
Wow, you read a lot, don't you?
I surprised myself with that too. Honestly, at least. When I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else.
I see.
But she didn't say anything else, and just checks out the books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding library books in one arm, I try all in my pocket for the key to the door. You know, don't Kenji, don't come
Kenji?
through. No, oh no.
Is Kenji coming back?
No,
Is Kenji coming
sudden
back?
sound from behind me startles
Come on,
me.
keep going, keep going,
Nearly
keep
dropped the
going.
books, and it get,
Yes,
get the lock.
Kenji. We have to go to the
Who is it?
Kenji route. Who is it?
No.
Oh, I said
The
the Kenji. We're going down the Kenji route first.
It's bum-ass Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood.
Bradley.
Although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. That's you, Kevin. That's you. I hope you know. This is you. The light. No, this is a perfect sentence describing Kevin. The light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. Tag that line. That explains Kevin perfectly. It's just me. Makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. What?
Lips. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you
Who
some
was
new
guy,
guy
eh?
again?
His voice is suddenly strained and quick.
Kenji.
Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday, man.
I think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? He has Alzheimer's?
No!
Yo, that's me!
I try to ignore him. Is
It
he
really
joking?
is
I
me.
told you he's the white Kevin. You dress like this in real life too. I'm not joking. Wait, what?
Prove that we've met before.
Live across the hall. Freaking Kenji, nigga.
Woo!
What the? Kenji goes back. His eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear.
How do you know my name? Damn, this only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you are telling the truth and I just
Yes,
can't remember it, or
Alzheimer's.
you are a spy.
Oh my god.
My boy
He
Kenji.
pauses.
Psychic spy.
His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room. Although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick-ass glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic, idiot.
How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader.
Kenji points a finger in my face damningly.
I'm like you.
Stop that, man. If you ever do that to me, I'll kill you. I'm not kidding. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you, man? I live in this room.
Lies!
What the
If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are so
I'm legally blind.
mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim, maybe at a distance. But who do you think you're
I'll
kidding?
grab him by the neck and choke him. And shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh.
Stay here.
What? Kenji comes closer,
Yo.
one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did.
Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you.
Idiots. Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, step backwards just in case.
Man, you don't look too good. I think something's wrong.
I don't know.
Oh, something wrong?
Just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people around here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji of all people. It's not like we've had any contact either.
Rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all. You can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in.
I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living the same reality as the rest of us, which perfectly describes Kevin's life.
You see, this is how it is. This world. There is no justice. You see? Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. And he's saying smart
words.
words.
What does that even mean? Don't even explain your ways. Yeah, this is Kevin. He misses it flatly with a wave in his hand.
What happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face?
Nothing. I just scared off some girl accidentally. Literally too. She actually ran away from me. It was my fault really. I think I'm not really used to all this yet.
A girl? A cute one?
What you know about the female gender, Kenji? Cute.
Kenji's the best one here.
She had a nice body and really beautiful hair. Yes, checking her out. But the face. You know, I could work cross.
Kenji, you're not getting.
Oh, yo.
You're not even getting near her. You hear me, Kenji? I feel like saying she wasn't, so that Kenji doesn't even get the least bit interested.
Well, that's why. All right, this deserves 2 save states.
Yeah, we're gonna try both.
Yeah.
We're gonna try both.
I'm not gonna lie.
What she said? He says for the first one.
Cute, I guess. Kevin?
Oh, I thought we chose the first one. I was so confused.
I did choose the first one.
No, you didn't. You chose the second. Sure.
It was like, yeah, cute,
You said
I
she
guess.
was. Oh! I forgot. It was ours is in a different order. Whoops. I knew
If you
it.
approach her, I will uppercut
There are
you.
a lot of cute. There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this.
You're
school.
blind.
Aren't you like blind? I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen?
I don't remember any such one. Dark secrets?
Dark secrets, extremely dark, like a black hole.
Check the game files.
Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40.
He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance or something. Oh, and nothing.
Is it like this? I mean, to the untrained
Yours?
eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%.
You know, he's blind,
One
but he
would think that
transcended
school
the
was
eyes of
such a
humanity.
huge- One would think that a school with such a huge pull of women would be a man's dream.
Is he
but
gay?
No. What I am about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready?
You're gay. I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I'm not ready. I'll only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he really doesn't care if my mind is blown or not.
Believe that this school is
It's
a
Kevin.
battle.
It's Kevin.
The sign of feminist
It's Kevin.
infiltration.
He's a
This disparity
SJW
is the
fighter.
number of men
He
to
doesn't
women
give 2
is a
fucks about the
clear
female
sign of
gender.
how far they have come.
He thinks
In
females
case
are dumb.
this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's a 40-60 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the building of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect, as expected of woman. Soon, the day will come
I have a
when...
feeling in the final battle, Kenji's gonna be fighting Megan from Drake and Josh. Oh my god.
James?
Huh? What voice are you on?
Your line.
Wait.
I'm in here. I just passed that line.
Oh. Kenji's voice trails off
wait.
ominously.
This is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like...
Oh, hell no. Are you high?
Kenji is my favorite. I love this dude.
This dude's high. I swear to God. I can't stop myself from burning it out.
Hey, what the blim blam does that mean?
You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of.
So you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, you're rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy.
Stop it, stop. I lost you way back somewhere around feminist infiltration.
Hard to follow? It's cool.
Yeah,
I have some
Kevin's
graphs
room.
and stuff
I'm
in my
done.
room.
I'm done.
And puppets. You like puppets?
No puppets.
You don't like puppets? Okay. Graphs are still cool though, right?
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. You know this is true strange? I had him pegged as relatively normal. It's clear that he is far from it.
But it is normal. He is normal.
You and Kenji are
something on your mind, dude?
Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in this insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset.
In that skew? That can't be, because I'm the last sane
idiot,
man in
no
an
one will.
insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. Didn't you say you were killed by them, though? What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one. And in that foreign movie where there could only be one, and in the end there is only one dude left.
That was really good description right there. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's basically Kevin's. I'm not joking.
Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds, as tangled as... Quick! Finish my
Oh, what a bend now.
Forget it for me. Yeah, pal. It doesn't sound like an analogy. Analogy. No. Whatever. Why is it so hard to say
Analogy.
that? I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later.
Claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right in through it like a ghost. I hope we never go into Kenji's room. I don't know if I can fully
unless we go down his route.
I'll kill him. I don't know if I can fully digest what happened, so I give up and just go into my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes me some time to relax, and I get up so I can get started on homework.
You have homework?
It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just laying there with my eyes closed. School is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place like it's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Though I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess that's not as bad as I expected, though this place really is more a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Finally
This chapter
done.
1. NG ended it on a good note.
Once we
Basically.
romance a girl, he's gonna hate us, and he's not gonna talk to us anymore.
Oh, we're still in chapter 1?
I don't know. I feel very tired.
You make a
this
point there.
Probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing the work as instructed from the board. Already looks like today's gonna be heavy. What, third day? I don't have a problem with that.
Well, to be fair, we did come in the middle of like the term.
Oh yeah,
But,
I
like,
guess
for a
the
new
term-
student.
I guess that kind of sucks for the new guy though. I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with that now. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I decide to do the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so the situation's convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. He doesn't even comment on her lateness.
But you guys better start looking
He
at
does,
her.
however,
Oh
stop
wait, no,
us.
only I can. Only I can.
You're an idiot. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again.
Third day in a row.
I turn my head and see that
I'm done
Shizune
with
and
this
Misha are
class.
looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. 90% menacing, 10% cute. This is a smile that says, I'm gonna die. There's no escape. Oh no.
Shot. It looks like we're together again. Yay, yay.
Nay nay. I want to go to Hanako. Misha leads sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now, unless if I were to jump through. Oh, that's a good idea. Looking out the window isn't the best option. What do you mean?
What's wrong, Heat-chan? Oh, Heat-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you?
No.
It's okay, Heat-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right?
Oh no. No, it's gone. I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense. And even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at this stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She just approaches everything with the same level of ambition. Yes. Yes!
Hanako! Hanako!
While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone.
You're coming into our group.
I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, a girl over there.
Huh? Who, Heat-chan?
Her. Hanako. Over there. Does she always work alone?
I think so, Heat-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I was just thinking that maybe she worked with a yes. Yeah. Not a
Good,
dumb
good.
actually intelligent protagonist.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea,
What?
Heat-chan. And why not? You better give a
Why
good
not?
reason. Give a good reason. Heat-chan wouldn't get along with her.
Well, I'm gonna have to
Excuse
kill
me?
her.
Oh, no, now that's bad.
Why?
Now that is bad. Because I like Shizune and I like Hanako, and now they're conflicting.
Misha shuffles
They
around
have
the
conflicting
question,
interests.
letting out a laugh
That's
that sounds
not gonna
pretty
be good.
strange. It's nervous, but still has that lifting up and down quality present in everything she says.
Just
Did they
because
fight in the past or something?
I think so.
By now, Shizune has noticed their conversation, and it makes me realize once again how Misha has been signaling everything she's been saying. This idiot! God.
A friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say it.
She considers Hanako an enemy. Oh my god. You said it anyway.
I know, Hee-chan. It's fine if you overhear.
I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying. And vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time? So there's never a conversation Shizune would be left out of?
Never leave Shizune out. Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hee-chan.
Oh, it's the chill track. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly, the food so far has been subpar. If we go after school, can we get free pizza? Since Shizune and Misha are arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants, all of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. What about the bill?
I think about it. Have you even been off campus ever since we got here?
No. We've been in campus the whole time. But are they arguing for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. Why she looks sad? I don't like that. Seems to be studying her notes from the previous class.
I just want to know what happened.
It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the ones with actual boxed lunches mixed in, and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom mirror's door.
Well, don't go.
Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. Please be Lilly. What to do?
Go talk.
Why would I read
let's
a book? Are you kidding me?
Unless we scare her away.
Yeah, I like how I save twice every time for.
Don't you only need to say once?
Quit.
Alright, go talk with Hanako.
I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I better say something. Hey there, Hanako. Sao?
Oh.
Well, at least she remembers my name.
At least you remember. Oh, yes.
Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here. I thought I should get to know my classmates. Look at that smile. This is the happiest we've seen.
Yes. Yeah.
Hanako looks up at me. I notice her scarring once more.
That smile saves lives.
Oh shit, wait a minute. It's not just her face, it's her hands too?
Yeah,
the left
her
side
hand.
of her body?
Maybe her entire right side.
Oh yeah, right side, right.
Right.
It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up. Oh, she's covered.
You don't have to cover
That's
it.
okay. It was my fault.
We're making the right choices. Yes,
Nah.
yes.
There wasn't anyone's fault. This kind of happened. So are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before. Yes. Lilly. Yes.
I knew
Yes.
Lilly was her friend. They were friends.
I knew you. Oh,
What?
you mean...
Didn't we say it at the same time?
No! I said it first!
Yes, we did! No, I said, did Lily, have said that someone else started the club
I
with
said
her?
that a
And
little
I was
before
like,
you.
maybe Hanako.
Did you not hear
Oh
me?
my god, I'm not gonna start this argument. Let's just go. Probably not.
Oh my god.
Let's just go. Let's just.
Oh,
The recordings will tell the
heard it here,
truth. Let's just go.
Oh, you mean Lily the blind girl? Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disabilities is just a faux pas of the worst kind of, or just normal here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. You two friends? Yes.
Yes, we're having a nice
As I'm
conversation.
hoping for Lily to appear, she texts over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? Not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder, now towards Shizune. Oh no. Oh no.
What is going on here? We have to find this
Shizune?
out. I don't like seeing people fight.
Hanako nods again.
Unless it's people I hate.
What about her? Don't think it. Oh, Shizune didn't notice us. Okay. Hanako shakes her head. Clearly, this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It does make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily, not getting along so well.
Lila.
I think Lila was Stitch. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking. Hanako is so focused on Shizune, I'm the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, he moves quickly to the door. Yes, the
Didn't even say
best two here. Wait, what's the song? What? Lily.
Nice piano music, I guess.
Oh, I thought it sounded sad. I was like, what's going on?
Oh,
Ah, Hanako. Good
I
morning.
guess it's the
Is the cousin
elegant
here?
atmosphere since Lily's here.
Yes.
President, what are you
Hanako
looking
glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. I suppose you best be off then. Lily sigh and tone. Wait, frustration.
Why?
Makes me
What's-
raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of enmity between the two. What happened? Are you kidding me?
Something happened.
I blame
between
Kenji.
them. Something happened.
It's
Kenji.
intriguing.
Imagine if Kenji is
Yeah,
the
Kenji's the
reason for
mastermind.
all of
That's
the reason why Hanako. The reason why Hanako was burned. The reason why these two are fighting. The reason why we haven't met anyone else before. The reason why we have a Rifme.
It's Kenji.
It's all Kenji. It makes just
It's
Kenji.
intriguing.
Alright,
That's
you
not
know.
really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, they'd never tell me. I want to see Kenji versus Monica. Last feminist reigns.
Kenji wouldn't stand for that.
Dude's been preparing all his life for the feminist invasion. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. I want to see if there's actually fan art of Kenji fighting Monica. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old school. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Hey Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that a Sao? I didn't realize you were here.
No one does.
It seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Sorry, Lily. I thought you realized. No, it's alright, Hanako. Sal, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. If you say so, I'm still working this place out. Well then, I think you'll find most people here a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you're feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I'll remember that. Lilly? Lilly gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, Sal, but we must be off. Hanako really doesn't look like all comfortable here right now, and Lilly still seems a little embarrassed. What happened, man?
I need to know. I hope we find out by next
my
episode.
Apologies really made any impact. Mind if I accompany you two? I know I'm kind of pushing it, but Lilly quietly, still smiling. I'm sure we can accommodate you. Can we, Hanako?
Wait, we can't roll her
She
now?
looks at Lilly,
I think it's
then
too
at
early
me.
in the game.
then freezes, wide-eyed. Don't be. Sure. Well then, shall we go? I'm sure Lilly wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. So we leave, the best three in the game together. Lilly walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close she's practically half hugging as they go. Although, it must make her walking that much harder. Lilly takes it in stride. As you turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a what? Hanako shrieks a little. My vision. He did the Kenji Kurama strike. Ow! What the?
Oh, who are
Opening
you?
my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green
Excuse me?
eyes looking up at me. What?
Oh, wow.
They belong to the perpetrator, a short
That
girl
was
who
unexpected.
bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strike me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have any legs. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs ends in shins, and it makes me feel like some sort of... Oh wait, and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material.
Wait.
They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. Oh shit, we're gonna have another attack now? The girl winces a little, rubbing her nose
Oh, I
at
hope
the
not.
jumpsuit.
Alright, I'll read her.
Oh man! Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry.
She's looking really apologetic, in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I completely forget about being angry or anything, since the hurt puppies are my weak spot. Oh no, oh my. It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we go.
shoot.
We're going on another adventure. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. Oh shit. I tried to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat.
You killed me. You're like
Seems a little-
Hanako. Alright, we good then. Hey, should
I'm
I get
gonna
a
kill you
nurse?
for doing that. The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded. until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over it myself and looking all tense. Damn!
Oh,
I'm
what are you
overly worried
doing?
about my heart. No need. I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pulled myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time and taking a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that.
Are you okay? I hit pretty hard.
Yo, it's okay. I said I was fine, and nothing's broken. No harm done.
That's good. I was...
It's Al. What happened?
You're cornered.
She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious, just winded.
Sorry, it's my fault. I was just going to get some stuff and I was in kind of a hurry.
That someone here is Emmy, isn't it? She knows everyone, man!
Yes, Lilly is that special one.
The little girl coughs quietly and shovels her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything.
Hi, Lilly. Hanako.
I guess the girls know each other. I don't. Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure those sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself dying.
I know that. I was just...
Gotta go!
I'm sorry. Go. Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with printouts when I went running instead. Sorry, but I've got to change and everything.
Before any of us can say a thing, Emmy is already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does this kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors. That rarely stops Emmy, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight, composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Lilly heads off along the hallway, and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room the two used for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Lilly and Hanako quickly go about the business of making lunch. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's busy herself with her thermos and tea bags as Hanako is setting up both their lunch boxes. So is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes. You know, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we end up using this room regularly. After seeing Hanako's reactions to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why this is a boon. That, and Lilly being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last after Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. Yes.
So now we got a new addition.
The more time I spend with these two girls...
I'd rather stay with these two.
Yeah, because... like in... How do I describe it? In Shizune with Misha, I mean, they're more outspoken, and I think they're prone to like getting readily involved in the lives of other people. Here, it's more mellowed out, and I kind of like that because it focuses more on the development between however many people are there. Which in this case, it's gonna be with Lilly and Hanako. So yeah, I do like this couple more than Shizune and Misha. But the more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to Misha and Shizune, the superior foal. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily's soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I ever met. So how are you faring in Yamaku Hisao? You seem to be flustered before. Well, apart from getting lost every now and again, and being crash-tackled outside my classroom, fine. You look pretty hurt from before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lilly about my condition. But then, I hold it back. Can't tell why, but for some reason, I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers. I'm not gonna be relative strangers long enough. Even if they have been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the two girls' expressions, I don't think that they're buying it, but in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess that this is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask. Even if people's conditions are obvious like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. Everyone
I learned Hanako's
has
story.
things that they don't feel like comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved to the dormitories a year ago. Hanako joined it at the start of high school as well, and moved to the dormitories when she did, if memory serves me correct. That's right. Since high school. So you've known each other since then? Since I moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right? Right. I'm not moving in the same building. Yeah, of course.
What about Kenji though?
Get Kenji, man. Kenji versus Monica. Watch the movie.
Yo,
Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them, though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. The immediate conversation dried up. We started to eat our lunch. That was a good ass lunch. You know, it isn't long before the bells are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls are pack up their lunches sufficiently set it out. I guess I'd be better off. Are you going with Husao, Hanako? Hanako looks up at me, and for a second, I can see that she's considering skipping class, maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Yes.
Doing good. We're doing good.
I don't know what to think of it. Hanako really is delicate to the point of breaking if looked at in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell. She bends down to take her cane. Hanako and I are filing out before her. We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 32 classroom, she turns towards me. Sal, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. Well, my pleasure, Lily. And with that, part ways. Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to class now? Yes. Okay then.
Where's Kenji though?
Dead. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I open the rear door to the class and walk right in. Teacher looks up at me.
Yo,
and
there's
opens
our
his
dude.
mouth
I
to say
forgot his
something.
name.
However, as Hanako follows me and closes the door, he nods to us and continues the lecture. He's like, "Boy, where have you been?"
Guess she has special privilege.
I'm not joking, that's how it goes. This is the third time that Hanako has had her fluency practically ignored. There's definitely something going on around here. We make our way to our seats, and I notice that Misha and Shizune are both missing as well. Oh!
on?
I wonder if it's some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students of the school. Trying to make as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. The teacher seems like an okay person, despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds...
Alright, James,
What?
it's 1:30. 1:30.
Man, we started in this classroom,
You want to end it
we
here?
end in this class.
Yeah, we end in the classroom, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the episode, guys.
So that's it for episode 2
Pretty...
Katawa Shoujo.
of Doki Doki
Yeah.
Literature Club. And we finally got closer with Hanako, which is a plus for this episode. We found out who Lilly is. I legit forgot about the name of that little girl. So,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
And Kenji is definitely one of my favorite
No,
characters so
because
far.
Kenji
We're going
is
down
the
to Kenji
white
route first.
version of Kevin. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
Well, Amazon gift card in the description as always.
It's really not.
$5. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I gotta
it.
say.
Thanks for picking up.
Oh, and
What?
yeah, that's it.
We met 4 of the 5 main girls, so in the next episode we're gonna meet the last one, maybe, and
So there's one more.
go on the well, who's the worst girl? I don't know.
The worst one? I don't know. I'm not really interested in Misha. Like, she's fun to listen
Misha
to. but, like,
isn't one of the main girls.
she's not. She isn't?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because spoiler alert, after this chapter we don't see her ever again.
Oh,
I'm
really?
kidding.
Oh.
Remember, I never played this game, so
Alright.
I do know she's not one of the main girls, but I don't know what
Yeah.
happens to her.
Oh, did you see it in the manual?
Well, basically,
I
Misha
didn't even look
is an
at the
extension of Shizune, because Misha is used to basically converse with Hisao and stuff like that.
Alright. And yeah, I don't really have a worst girl so far.
I don't really necessarily hate any of the girls either, but I do like Hanako, Lilly, Shizune. Who? Oh yeah. Well, we don't know jack shit about Emi yet.
Yeah. Pretty much all of them, right? You just named all of them, except for
No,
the
there's
little
one more.
which I don't really know much about yet. Yeah, I mean the ones we've
Yeah.
seen so far. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, guys.
Stay tuned
that's
for the
it.
next episode.
I'm watching
No, it's
Seven
not.
Deadly
He's
Sins
really
now.
not. He got
By the way,
boycotted.
for all you anime lovers
Crunchyroll,
out there.
no.
No, I'm watching it on Netflix. Yeah, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.